Welcome. We exist in a universe of intricate patterns, a vast tapestry woven with threads of cause and effect. Some things in life are random, but others, they're so perfectly timed, so eerily precise, it's like reality glitched. These are not mere chance occurrences, but rather astonishing alignments that defy simple explanation. Prepare yourselves, for we are about to embark on a journey through some of the most startling and inexplicable intersections of fate. These are the most bizarre coincidences in history, and they might just change how you see the world. The annals of American history hold many remarkable tales, but few are as persistently unsettling as the parallels between Abraham Lincoln and John F. Kennedy. Lincoln was elected in 1860, Kennedy in 1960. Both were committed to civil rights, both were assassinated, both shot in the head, both on a Friday. Is this a mere statistical anomaly or a grand cosmic jest? The power of human imagination is boundless. Sometimes fiction brushes against the future with astonishing prescience. In 1898, Morgan Robertson penned Futility, or The Wreck of the Titan. The novel tells of the Titan, a colossal ocean liner deemed unsinkable. On its maiden voyage, it strikes an iceberg and sinks. 14 years later, the Titanic meets a similar fate. Was Robertson's novel a chilling foresight or just fiction? The battlefields of the First World War were landscapes of unimaginable horror and indiscriminate death. Yet amidst this chaos, there are stories that emerge, so peculiar in their alignment of fate that they seem to defy the very concept of chance. One such account concerns 3 British soldiers and a single solitary tree. The first soldier sought momentary shelter beneath this particular tree during a lull in the fighting. Suddenly, a stray enemy bullet found its mark. The soldier was killed instantly. Some years later, a second British soldier sought refuge under the same tree. Another bullet struck this soldier, and he too perished. Towards the latter stages of the war, a third British soldier took cover under this ill-fated tree. He too was struck and killed by a bullet. 3 men, 3 separate moments in time, all felled by a projectile while seeking shelter under the exact same tree. The sheer improbability of this triple occurrence is staggering. It is reported that all 3 men shared the same initials. They all belonged to the same battalion. When their bodies were recovered and laid to rest, their graves ended up side by side in a military cemetery. The intricate dance between nature and nurture has long fascinated scientists and philosophers alike. The extraordinary case of the Jim twins offers a compelling, almost unsettling insight into this question. These identical twins were separated shortly after birth in 1940, adopted by different working-class families in Ohio, and raised without any knowledge of each other's existence. Both adoptive families decided to name their new sons James. Thus, they became Jim Lewis and Jim Springer. For 39 years, these 2 men lived separate lives, growing up mere miles apart. It was only through a determined search by Jim Lewis that the 2 were finally reunited in 1979. Both Jims had a childhood dog named Toy. Both excelled in mathematics and woodworking in school, but struggled with spelling. Both men had worked part-time as sheriff's deputies in different Ohio towns. Both had married women named Linda, divorced, and then married women named Betty. Jim Lewis had a son named James Allen, while Jim Springer named his son James Allen. Both men were heavy smokers, preferring the Salem brand of cigarettes. Both enjoyed driving the same model and color of Chevrolet. Edgar Allan Poe, master of the macabre, wrote the narrative of Arthur Gordon Pym in 1838. In it, a cabin boy named Richard Parker is sacrificed. In 1884, the yacht Mignonette sank, and a cabin boy named Richard Parker met the same fate. Did Poe foresee this event, or is it a chilling coincidence? We have journeyed through corridors of time, witnessing echoes and reflections that defy easy explanation. The Intertwined Fates of Presidents, a novel that foretold a maritime disaster with chilling accuracy, a single tree on a battlefield that claimed 3 lives in an almost ritualistic manner, twins separated at birth living mirrored existences, and a fictional horror that manifested in grim reality. Coincidence or coded design? Each story compels us to look beyond the veil of the ordinary to question the seemingly random nature of events. These moments defy logic, dodge probability, and dare us to question reality. They are the glitches in the matrix, the whispers from an unseen architect. Are these mere statistical outliers? Or do they point towards a deeper synchronicity? The world is filled with wonders, many of which lie just beyond our immediate perception. The stories we've explored today are but a few examples of the inexplicable phenomena that challenge our understanding and ignite our curiosity. If that gave you chills, hit subscribe. At TapToKnowX, we uncover the impossible, the unexplained, and the almost unbelievable. Join us as we continue to explore the enigmas that surround us, seeking to understand the extraordinary tapestry of existence, one mind-blowing revelation at a time.